for you for the Pirates. On the bump is Jackson Burbach. Behind the plate, Ryan Hunter. At first, Avery Peachy. Second base is Luis Perez Garcia. Your shortstop is Leo Rodriguez Lara. And at third base is Wyatt Toy. Your outfield from left to right, Braden Sayer. In center field is Emmanuel Granados. And your right fielder is Brody Shaner. A 4-inning affair on Tuesday night, and the Pirates JV came out on top 12-9. Let's see what happens here. First pitch by Burbach is outside a ball. And that is in there, and a grounder to deep in the hole. It's short, and no play there by Leo Rodriguez Lara. Probably best just to eat that. So, runner on first with nobody out. I don't have the lineup for the Vanguard's JV team. So I'm not going to be able to provide names like I did for the varsity game. So Peachy holding the runner on first. Left-handed Burbach able to stare him down, only about a step and a half lead over there, not even. And Burbach comes home, fly out to right center. That looks like that's going to fall, and it does. Granados able to cover the ball, and a throw to second, and the runner's out. Runner moves from first to third. But a nice throw down to second base by Granados to get the runner, trying to extend that single into a double. So one down and a runner on third base. That's in there for a strike. Burbach ahead 1-0, or 0-1, excuse me. And another one in there, swung on and missed. And Burbach ahead 0-2. And Burbach tried to shoot the inside corner and missed. But he's still ahead 1-2. And swung on and missed. Got away from Hunter. Needs to throw to first to complete the plate. Or to complete the strikeout, excuse me. And the runner from third heads home on the drop third strike. And Heights will be ahead 1-0. Base is clear in the top of the first. And Tepper foul outside of first. Peachy will grab that one in foul territory, and Burbach is ahead 0-1. And Tapper fouled to Peachy again, but picked up there by the first base coach of the Vanguards. Burbach ahead 0-2. Burbach coming home. Oh, just misses low and outside. 1-2. And that's a grounder outside. The first base coach can't even grab that one. But he's off to retrieve that going up the hill. So it is still 1-2 count. Burbach delivers, and that is way outside. 2-2. Down low, did not offer. 2-2. And fouled off. And back to the fence right in front of me, and we'll do it again. At 3-2. 3-2 on the scoreboard. I must have missed a ball. Thought it was only 2-2. And there's a grounder to short. Rodriguez has that, and on to first. And retires the side. But Waterloo gives up a run. And through one half inning of play, it's the Vanguard's 1. Waterloo coming up. Here is your lineup for the Pirates. Brody Shaner will lead it off in the number 1 spot. Number 2, Braden Sayer. Number 3, Wyatt Toy. Your cleanup hitter for the JV team is Avery Peachy. Jackson Burbach will be hitter number 5. Number 6 is Ryan Hunter. Number 7, Emmanuel Granados. Number 8, Luis Perez Garcia. Number 9, Leo Rodriguez Lara. And your extra hitter slash DH, number 10, will be Caden Ring. So your batting order is Shaner, Sayer, and Toy. Peachy, Burbach, Hunter. Granados, Perez Garcia, Rodriguez Lara, and then Ring. Well, boys, let's see if we can get that run back. Back and forth contest in the varsity game, that's for sure. 2 home runs hit by the Vanguards. Pirates down 3-0 after the first half inning. Reed Adler hit a home run to left to give them a 3-0 lead. Pirates slowly chipped away. With 1 in the second and 4 more in the fourth. Gave up a tying run in the top of the 5th, and that's where it stayed through the balance of regulation. Wisconsin Heights scores 2 runs in the top of the 8th. Waterloo able to equal that 2-run total in the bottom of the 8th. No score in the 9th, but then 4 big runs that Wisconsin Heights was able to score in the 10th, and that was your ball game, 11-7. So, leadoff hitter in Brody Shaner. And swung on and missed. Strike 2. And that hits the outside corner for strike 3. Brings up Braden Sayer. And down low to Braden, and he swings and misses. And that's behind Sayer. And that's back to the backstop. 2-1 count to Sayer. And that's a outside corner pitch for a strike. 2-2. And that misses low and outside. Full count to Sayer, and that is outside. He draws a walk. 1 out walk for the Pirates. Brings up Wyatt Toy, who has led off the 2 previous games for Waterloo. Dropped down to 3rd in the lineup here. And that is low and outside, back to the backstop. And Sayer will head down to 2nd. Tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 1st here. A 1-0 count to Toy. Outfield straight away. Toy plops that one out to center. Is it going to fall? And it does. Toy first, safe at first. So 1st and 2nd with 1 down brings up Avery Peachy. Was 1 for 4 in the varsity game. Drove in 3 runs, however. 1 on a ground out and 2 on his only hit. Single to right. And Peachy reaches out for that one and going to be dropping just in front of the catcher just before he got to the white line. It's just a strike. 0-1. And inside, pitch to Peachy, almost hit him. Even at a ball and a strike. Tying run in scoring position. Once again, we're only going to play 3 innings here. And down low and outside, 2-1. Glad we don't have to drive home like we did on Tuesday night after that 7-inning affair and then 4 innings of JV ball. And Peachy reaches out and over to short. Throws on to first to retire Peachy. But he advances the runner. Second and third with 2 down now. Brings up Ryan Hunter. Oh no, brings up Jackson Burbach, sorry. Thought Ryan Hunter was batting after Avery, but it's Jackson Burbach, the pitcher. That's high and outside a ball. Curveball that misses. Second pitch to Burbach is up high. He's ahead 2-0. And that is behind Burbach. Runners will not try to advance. Not even the Vanguard's pitcher was trying to cover home. Sayer might have had a chance to actually score on that one, but that's okay. It's 3-0. Hunter waits on deck if Burbach can reach. And that misses off the glove. Sayer is going to come in and try to score, and that will happen. And this game is tied with runners on the corners. And Ryan Hunter stands in with runners on the corners and 2 down. And up high, ball 1. And down low off the chest protector, and Burbach will take second on the pass ball. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. And bluff move back to third, Toy back without a throw. Outside a ball. Sorry, had to change the diamond action. As Burbach moved up on that wild pitch a couple pitches ago. 3-1. That is down low. Good stop by the catcher. Bases will be loaded. Brings up Bernados with the bases loaded. And 2 down. So nowhere to put them. Chance to drive in. Go ahead run here in the bottom of the second, or first, excuse me. And that hit Emmanuel in the back. So that will be an RBI and tack on a bruise to that as well. And Waterloo takes the lead 2-1. Brings up Luis. His real name is Jose, but I think he likes to go by Luis. Avery told me. Oh, foul ball and into the mask of the umpire. Just ends up as a strike. Back to the fence. And Burbach will score. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. And Waterloo up 3-1. And Luis with a grounder up through the middle. And he will score he will advance to first, and the ball goes over the white line. Hunter and Granados both come in. It is 5-1. Brings up Leo Rodriguez Lara, starting shortstop in the JV game here. As stopped by the catcher. That is an outside corner strike. Even now, the ball and a strike. Kid Ring waits on deck. And Leo unable to pull the trigger on that one. 1-2. And that is taken for a strike to end the inning. But JV Pirates are able to score 5 times in their half of inning number 1, and they take the lead 5-1. Back to live action. Putting pitch of the second. Burbach misses outside. Ball one. And that is down low and inside. Did it hit him? It did. So hit batter to start the second inning. And curveball misses outside. Ball one. Two-step lead over there at first. Peachy holding him on. Burbach coming home. Drops in there for a strike, even now at a ball and a strike. And outside a ball, Peachy, he fires down to first. Peachy alert over there, but not enough distance between the Wisconsin Heights runner and first base to tag him out. 2-1 the count. And that is fouled. Woo! Just over top of Caden Riggs' head over there in the Waterloo dugout. 2-2. Does have a helmet on over there, thank God. Nobody out. Runner on first. Even count at 2-2. Burbach coming home. Just misses on the outside corner. And it's full count. Burbach nibbled at the corner, couldn't get him to bite. And runners on first and second with nobody down. And that pitch is in there for a strike. That's what we needed on the last pitch on the last batter to get the first out of the inning. And a fly out to left. Who's going to grab that? And just gets past left fielder. And everybody will move station to station. Sayer misplayed that one a little bit out and left, but bases will be loaded with nobody out. In the top of the second. Bottom of the zone, wouldn't bite. 1-0. And that's a pitch swung on and missed. And that gets away from Ryan Hunter. Far enough away for the second run of the Vanguards to score. Everybody moves up 90 feet, second and third with nobody out. There's a strike. Two is the count. And that hits the outside corner for called strike three. First out of the second. Burbach needed that. Two runners still in scoring position for Wisconsin Heights. Burbach delivers inside a ball. Guessing if we're only playing 3 innings, Burbach will probably pitch all 3. But we'll see. And misses outside a ball. And down low, gets away from Hunter and keeps it inside the white line for only 1 run to score. But runner heads to third. And another run in. It's 5-3 now with 1 down. And found the zone there, 3-1. And same spot, same result, 3-2. There it is, swung on and missed. So after falling behind 3-0, a couple wild pitches that have allowed runs to score, Burbach comes back with 3 straight strikes and records a second out of the inning. Just missed with that one. That drops in there for a strike. That's the spot that Burbach has found. 1-1. Outside pitch. Anybody tries to take that, they'll probably ground that over to Peachy at first. And Tapper that will run foul. That Hunter waited to pick it up, thank goodness. 1-2. No chance for him to retire. The runner at first had even picked that up in fair territory. Peachy over there at first, John with the first base coach. And Tapper off of Burbach's glove. He's got it. He's going to fire to first in time to record the out. So they gain 2 more. And through inning and a half, it is Waterloo 5 and the Vanguards 3. Caden Ring will lead off for the Pirates, and then the lineup turns over back to the top in Brody Shaner and Braden Sayer. Take that back. Emmanuel Granados is over there warming up on the sidelines with Leo. So we may see him in inning number 3. Don't know if Waterloo were ahead, if we'd try to play a bottom of the third for fun, or we'll get out of here at 2.5. Be nice to get through more than just one time in the lineup for the Pirates. This is the bottom of the second, and Caden Ring is the last hitter in the lineup. It'll only be his first time up. Looking at possibly only getting through a couple other batters at the top of the order twice. Opening pitch in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. And that is up high. Did he offer appeal down to first? And no, he didn't. Even at a ball and a strike. .37 degrees out. Feels like 32. And grounder to third. Gloved over there. Fires over to first in time to get Ring by half a step. So base is empty, 1 down. Brings up Brody Shaner, the right fielder. And Brody swung on and missed. Strike 1. And fouls that one into the netting. He's behind 0-2. This is a new pitcher for the Vanguards in the bottom half of inning number 2, number 21. I believe number 20 started on the mound. And Shaner fouled that one off. Count remains 0-2. Quick conference between the catcher and pitcher for the Vanguards. And pitch is bounced in there, curveball for a ball. 1-2. And that is down low, even at 2s now. Brody coming back in the count. I like this. He doesn't step out of the batter's box. He's ready all the time. I like that. And Shaner fouls that one straight back. He stays alive. 2-2. And Shaner makes contact between third base foul line and Coach Merkel over at the third base coach's box. Still 2-2. That drops low. 3-2. And that is outside. Oh, called strike 3. Never mind. Thought it was a little off the plate, but it was not. So 2 down. Brings up Braden Sayer, the left fielder. In there for a strike. That's in there for strike 2. Back to the fence. 1-2 the count. Curveball bending the knees on Sayer on that one. 3 up, 3 down for the Pirates in inning number 2. We head to the top of the third. It's Waterloo 5, Vanguards 3. And Granados, who was warming up in the bullpen, is come on to pitch for the Pirates in inning number 3. Peachy moves over to third. Toei takes over for Granados in center. And Rufner takes over for Peachy at first. I believe everybody else remains unchanged. Good throw down to second by Hunter there in the practice. Okay, top of the third, Waterloo up 5-3. Opening pitch by Granados is low and outside, a ball. Granados pitched in the first game. Up high. But in there for a strike. Not the first game against Heights, but the first game that Waterloo had. That was in Lake Mills. And Granados with a grounder to first. Through the wickets by Rufner. Nice gather out there by Shaner, but not in time to get the runner at first. So nobody down and a runner on first. Off with the pitch. Off the chest protector by Hunter. Is he going to try to throw it down to third? No, nobody's moving down to third. So must have slid into first, or must have slid into second on the steal. 1-0 the count. That's down low. Nice stop by Hunter. 2-0. That's in there for a strike. Granados found it there. 2-1. Another spot. Two-two count by Granados. He's set and delivers. That's in there for a strike. So 1 out with the runner still on second for the Vanguards. First out of the inning. Top of the third. And down low, good backhand stop by Hunter. Keep the runner at second. And delivers foul tip into the glove of Hunter. And it's 1-1. Granados steps off. No throw though. And delivers home and fouled. Out of play. 1-2 now. With 1 out and a runner on second. And he's going down to third. Fire over to third. That's high. Peachy able to keep it in the infield, but not able to keep it in his glove. Two-two count by Granados. Peachy not holding the runner on. And Granados misses outside. 3-2. Ooh, just missed on the inside corner. First and third with one out now. Tying run on first. Runner takes off from Runner takes off from first to second. The play was a throwback to the pitcher. E-Man ducks, caught that one in the back. So runners on second and third with only one down. There's a strike. 0-2 is the count. And misses with that pitch. 1-2 is the count. Peachy holding the runner on third. I don't think E-Man's going to throw over there. And that's up high off of Hunter's glove. Runner from third will come in to score. And it is 5-4 now. And swung on and missed. There's a second out of the inning by the strikeout. Both outs recorded via the strikeout. Tying run on third. Up a little high, ball one. And overthrow coming home. And this game is tied. So nobody on, but still two outs, 2-0 count. Swung on and fouled off the umpire's mask. That's the second time he's gotten hit today. In this game, I should say. Two-one count. Base is empty. And gets away from Hunter. Back to the backstop. It's 3-1. and fouled straight back. It's full count now. 3-2. Up high. 2-out walk. Will they be aggressive on the base paths? Stoled earlier in the inning. Two-step lead over there. He will hold. Pitches low and outside. A ball. Off of the pitch. Hunter takes that for a strike and cannot get it out of his glove in order to throw it on to second to try to get the steal. And that is a line shot to right, but foul. 2-1. 1-2 count. That's outside. 2-2. Vanguards with 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 2 here in the third have tied it up. And that is behind him and back to the fence. And the runner will head up to third. And Waterloo with 5 in the first. Went 1, 2, 3 in the second. And we're in a tie ball game, 5-5, full count. Emmanuel Granados with a tapper in front of Emmanuel, throws on to first. And Dylan Rufner is able to catch that ball from E-Man, who slid on his keister, trying to field that one. But it's 3 outs. And Waterloo looking to take the lead here and get out of here with a victory. Like I said, 12-9 on Tuesday night. And it's 5-5 here. 2 up, Wyatt Avery. And then Dylan Rufner, who came into the game with Jackson Burbach being subbed out for the pitcher. All right. Same pitcher as inning number 2 for the Vanguards. So Toy, the number 3 hitter, but back in the leadoff position in inning number 3. Opening pitch to Toy is fouled and out of play. A little behind that one. Yeah. Blue gets hit in the face mask again. Third time in this JV game. Field umpire is just chuckling. Usually they switch, but this umpire has been behind the plate for both the varsity game and now the JV game. Perhaps the field umpire knew what was coming. Toy, an 0-2 hold. Drops low, good eye by Toy, 1-2. How about a bloop and a blast here? We can get out of here with a 7-5 victory. Bloop and a blast. And Toy leaves that one alone, but he takes that for strike 3 on the outside corner. Brings up Avery Peachy, who grounded out his first time up. And Peachy taps that one foul and over to the third base coach. Merkel up with that one. Peachy standing more up in the front of the box in the JV game than what he does for the varsity game. 0-1 count to Peachy. Inside pitch is in there for a strike. He's behind 0-2. And Peachy with a solid single to center. That sounded pretty. So one down and a runner on first. Brings up Dylan Rufner. See if they're aggressive with Peachy on the base paths. Rufner hit twice the other night against Heights. Peachy holds, and that is low, ball 1. Oh, he's even calling out numbers. I didn't know anybody else had a wristband. And Peachy holds. Rufner with a number to first. Only play is at first. Shovels over there and gets Rufner at first base. So 2 down. And Peachy moves up to second. Last gasp. Hunter needs a gapper shot to score Peachy from second. Outfield rather shallow, and that's a bounce back to the fence. And Peachy will take third on the play. Winning run 90 feet away. Peachy will have to be aware of another wild pitch. Will he throw over to third? He will not. And that gets by, and Peachy will come in to score and slides in head first, pounds the base. And is that our ball game? That is our ball game. So Waterloo unable to secure the victory in the bottom of an inning for the varsity team, is able to secure it here for the JV game. 3 innings of play. This one is in the books. Your final score from Skalitsky Field in Waterloo Fireman's Park. Your Waterloo JV Pirates 6 and the JV Vanguards 5. We will be broadcasting on Saturday when this team travels to Waukesha South. That is a 10 a.m. game. So if anybody is interested in viewing, I will be here on my YouTube channel at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Once again, your final from Waterloo. The JV team comes through in the bottom of the 3rd inning to defeat the Vanguards 6-5.